What's up, it's your boy KC, and it's that time of the week again. Time for another top 10, and this time I'm going to put into order from my least favorite to favorite classic Mega Man games. This is a long time coming, I hope you guys enjoy. Number 10, Mega Man 8. Really no surprise there. Mega Man 8 is a polarizing game. There's that word again, but that's exactly what it is. Mega Man 8 to me was a shitty game. The graphics look like crap. The weapons look like garbage. The voice acting was horrendous. Remember that shit? Well, find Dr. Wily. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, is Elmer Fudd playing in this junk? Like, seriously. I don't like anything about the game. The Robot Masters were shit to me, especially Clown Man. I mean, come on. You talk about being creatively bankrupt. I see what they were trying to do. It was a bigger system. Mega Man moved on to the PlayStation. But this is a prime example of bigger isn't always better, because this game is the worst Mega Man game out of all the classics. That's why Mega Man 8 is number 10. Number 9, we have Mega Man 5. I don't know what it is about this one. Seriously, the graphics are decent. Some of the weapons are good with the exception of the useless ass charge kick that you get from Charge Man. The music, some of it is great. Not all of it, but some of it's great. But when I watch people play this, or I play this game myself, I just zone out, because Mega Man 5 just, to me, it seems like a bland, boring, run-of-the-mill, forgetful game. The Robot Masters, they all run together for me, and I just tend to skip past it. Sometimes I forget it even exists. That's how forgetful this game is, and that's why Mega Man 5 is number 9. Number 8, we have Mega Man 6. Definitely an improvement over Mega Man 5, at least in the Robot Masters category. We have Yamato Man, Centaur Man, Night Man, and of course we gotta have that one shitty robot, Plant Man. I mean, seriously, come on. Plant Man, a robot that throws pink rose petals. I already talked about this before. Anyways, Mega Man 6 to me, the reason why it's this low on this list is not that the game is a bad game, and the graphics are great. The weapons are great, the jetpack is fun to use, and Power Mega Man busting through blocks is awesome. But there's one small feature that makes Mega Man 6 this low. It shares the same thing with Mega Man 8. It's that this game is way too easy. Way too easy. I've always been the type of guy that likes challenges. I don't like playing anything on easy. I don't like watching Let's Plays where people cheese their way through the game, playing the game on easy, Mortal Kombat and all that stuff, and then act like they accomplished something by beating the game. I'm like, come on, you didn't beat nothing. I like challenge. Mega Man 6 is easy. If you've never played Mega Man games before, you can pick up Mega Man 6 and beat it, and Mega Man 8 as well. And that's the only reason why it's this low on the list, but it is a good game. Give it a shot, you'll have fun playing it, and that's why Mega Man 6 is number 8. Number 7, we have Mega Man 4. This game introduced a lot of features into the Mega Man series that everybody loves, going from the charge shot, to Beat the Bird, to Eddie, who throws out different kinds of items to you. Mega Man 4 has a lot of memorable music and Robot Masters as well, especially Skullman. Skullman is freaking awesome. Go back and watch my list of top 10 favorite Mega Man Robot Masters and you'll find out why. Mega Man 4 seems like a complete game except for one reason. There's one reason why it's this low on the list, and it's the ending of the game. That was a cop-out. Seriously, they didn't even try with that ending. You know, with the whole Russian doctor's daughter being kidnapped by Dr. Wily and being forced to do his bidding, blah 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 blah. And what kind of name is Kalinka? That's the girl's name. Her name is Kalinka. That just sounds like some kind of kaleidoscope or something. Come on, man. That ending sucked. That's why Mega Man 4 is this low on the list. Other than that, the game is great. It's fun to play, and it's hard as rocks. That's why Mega Man 4 is number 7. Number 6, we have Mega Man 7. This is when the Mega Man franchise made that big leap, transitioning to the Super NES or Super Nintendo or Super Famicom, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all the same system, folks. This is where Mega Man got new graphics, new weapons, new robot masters, and new storytelling with all the cutscenes and all the text boxes and all that stuff that slows the game down. That is the one negative thing about this game. This game is a lot of fun to play. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I think Mega Man 7 is great. Yes, it takes time to get used to the graphics because they weren't used to that stuff then. They were used to the pie-face, happy-looking Mega Man from the first 6 Mega Man games. But once you get into the game, it's a lot of fun. The story is well put together as we get to see Dr. Wily still in jail, his robot masters awaken and go on a rampage in the city, and they have to be stopped by the Blue Bomber. We also get to see Proto Man in the game. We get the return of Jet Mega Man. It's so much fun, and that's why Mega Man 7 is number 6. Alright, we're getting down to the top 5. You guys getting excited because I am? Let's get to it. Number 5, the original Mega Man. The one that started it all. See, the Nintendo was already the most popular system in the world at that time, and everybody was playing Super Mario Brothers, Kung Fu, Donkey Kong. They were playing a lot of games like that were fun, and all of a sudden here comes this blue guy with the helmet on his head and an exclamation point on his helmet, who could absorb people's energy when he defeats them, and has all kinds of crazy moves and all kind of crazy powers, and everybody was blown away. This game only has 6 robot masters, which probably makes it one of the shortest, if not the shortest Mega Man game out of all the Mega Man games. But it has the most memorable robot masters at that, with Guts Man, Bomb Man, Fireman, Elect Man, Iceman. The list goes on. I gotta add this. If you played Mega Man Powered Up, which is pretty much a reboot of the first Mega Man game, they add 2 new robot masters, Time Man and Oil Man, that were concepts that were never released in the original game. And this is probably the rarest occasion that I like a chibi style cutesy looking game. I think this game is a lot of fun because you guys know how I feel about those style of games. Anyways, Mega Man is a masterpiece. It reinvented the platform jumping genre. I know that Mario was the one that innovated it, but Mega Man took it to the next level, and that's why Mega Man 1 is number 5. Number 4, we have Mega Man 10. Can you believe that this series made it all the way to 10 and still managed to be fresh, with the exception of Mega Man 8? And I know what some of y'all are thinking. Some people are pissed. They're like, oh, how can you put Mega Man 10 above Mega Man 1? Listen, I played the hell out of Mega Man 10. I still play it. I play it far more than I play the original. I mean, that's why it's above it. The soundtrack to this game is nothing short of amazing. Just one great song after another. You have the creativity in all the levels. Nitro Man's level, where all the trucks are rushing at you. You gotta get great timing or Mega Man's gonna get hit by a damn truck. You got the baseball stadium with Strike Man. Freaking awesome. I love that level because you don't really see levels like that in Mega Man. You got Pump Man stage, even though it's hard, but it's creative with all the sludge and the water and all the stuff that you gotta go through. It's awesome. Commando Man stage with the quicksand. It's just a lot of fun to play this game. I can't find anything bad about the game. The story is awesome with the Robo Enza, the robots getting sick from a virus, and Dr. Wily's the only one that has the cure. And it's a great game. How can you not like Mega Man 10? And if this is not enough to get you into this game, maybe this will help. You get to play as 2 other characters in this game. You get to play as the returning Proto Man, Mega Man's brother, and you get to play as the powerhouse villain Bass that was introduced to us back in Mega Man 7. And they also have Mega Man and Bass for the Game Boy Advance, or Rockman and Forte for the Super Famicom in Japan. Bass is a powerhouse. He's broken, he's overpowered, whatever you want to throw out there. Whenever I play Mega Man 10, I play as Bass. He has a machine gun like style Bass Buster, and it's freaking awesome. This guy gets the dash and everything. Just a awesome game, and that's why it's number 4. Number 3, we have Mega Man 2. Surprise! I know a lot of y'all are mad at that one because you probably expected Mega Man 2 to be number 1. Let me explain something to you guys. Mega Man 2 is a great game, no doubt, one of the best games ever made. I can understand why people rave and they hype the game up. However, I just like other Mega Man games before this game. It's not that it's a bad game or anything, it's just that, I have two other ones that I prefer to play more than Mega Man 2. That's it. Mega Man 2 has it all. It has a great story, action-packed, and it has a great soundtrack, which everybody can agree to that. The only problem with this game that I have is that this game relies too much on the Robot Master powers to defeat certain bosses. And you guys know where I'm going with this. That turret boss where you have to use every single crash bomb you have just to defeat that thing is annoying as hell, because when you die, you don't have any energy, so you're stuck. If you use your crash bombs, how are you gonna beat it? You should be able to, if you can't use your weapons, you should be able to use the Mega Buster. That's what it's for. And it just sucks that they make the Mega Buster pretty much useless against those bosses. There should always be a second way to beat a boss, in case you get stuck like that. Other than that, Mega Man 2 is of course a masterpiece, and that's why it's number 3. Number 2, we have Mega Man 9. This is the Mega Man game that brought the series, at least the classic series, back from the dead or off life support or whatever. Let's put it this way, Mega Man 8 damn near killed the series. Let's be real with ourselves, the people that like this game cannot go against that. And if you guys think that I'm bullshitting, let's look at the dates here. Mega Man 8 came out December 17th, 1996. We didn't get Mega Man 9 all the way until 2008. 2008! Tell me Mega Man 8 didn't do a lot of damage. Now I know Keiji Inafune was focusing on the X series, which is all well and good, because the X series is great with the exception of some, but you cannot overstate the fact that Mega Man 8 had something to do with putting the series on hiatus like it was. Anyways, apart from being a great game, Mega Man 9 introduces us to different modes that they carry on into Mega Man 10, and it makes both games have the replayability that video games love oh so much. They introduce us to Time Attack mode, where you try to beat each Robot Master's level as quickly as you can to try to beat the world record. It also introduces us to the special stages, while Mega Man 9 only has one special stage that leads you to face Fake Man, and Mega Man 10 has 3 special stages, which is fun as hell to play. Difficult, but it's fun as hell to play. And I believe this is the first Mega Man game that allows players to play as Proto Man in the main game at least. And this is the mode I like to call the hardest mode in the game, because Proto Man is fun to play as, but when it comes to damage, Proto Man is weak. You're really gonna have to up your game if you expect to beat the game with Proto Man, because he takes a lot of damage. He takes double damage than Mega Man and Bass do. Seriously. And it will make you pull your hair out. And this game also introduces gender equality by creating its first female Robot Master, and one that gets a lot of flack for some reason. I don't know why, because I think she's awesome. Splash Woman. That was something new that's never been done in a Mega Man game. And I can say this without a shadow of a doubt, that Mega Man 9 is the absolute most difficult Mega Man game I have ever played in my entire life. I have never had a hard time on a game like I have with this one. I have died so many times playing this game, and I still haven't beat it yet. I can get through the Robot Masters, but I get my ass handed to me on so many different occasions to where I have to just rage quit. And I love games like that because it challenges me, and that's why Mega Man 9 is number 2. And finally at number 1, Mega Man 3. Yes, Mega Man 3 is my all-time favorite Mega Man game, period. It's the first Mega Man game I've ever played, and to me, it's a mixture between 1 and 2. In terms of difficulty, it's perfect. It's not too difficult, it's not too easy, it's right there in the middle. It's probably the longest Mega Man game in the classic series, because you face the Robot Masters in Mega Man 3, but you also have to face the Dark Masters, which channel the souls of the Mega Man 2 robots. So You get a new game with a bit of nostalgia to it. The people who love Mega Man 2 probably enjoyed that part fighting those Robot Masters again. Anyways, Mega Man 3 has two of my all-time favorite. My number one favorite theme in Mega Man is Snake Man's theme. I absolutely love that theme, period. I got it as a ringtone. I ain't even joking with y'all. That's my ringtone, Snake Man's music. It's fucking awesome. This game brought a lot of new features to the Mega Man series that Mega Man 2 and 1 just didn't have. They introduced a slide to Mega Man's arsenal, which he can use to slide under small areas and passages. They also introduced us to the lovable K9, Rush the dog that can turn into damn near everything that Mega Man needs him to turn into. We get introduced to Rush Marine, which allows him to travel underwater at a certain speed. Rush Coil, which allows Mega Man to jump off his back to reach high places. And you turn into Rush Jet, which allows you to surf across the air, man. And it's broken in this game because you could go back, forward, up, down, diagonally. You could go in any direction you want to. As in Mega Man 4 onwards, they kind of calm Rush Jet down, like you can only go straight forward and diagonally up and diagonally down. So they definitely made it underpowered there. The story is short and sweet to the point, as Dr. Wily has changed his ways and became good. After failing twice in Mega Man 2 and Mega Man 1, he joins up with Dr. Light to build a peaceful robot named Gamma. And the Robot Masters begin going haywire. Dr. Wily has fooled everybody, stole Gamma, and he begins his quest to conquer the world. Of course, Mega Man stops him, but along the way, this is the first game where we were introduced to Proto Man, Mega Man's brother. We were first introduced to this cool cat that comes out of there with a whistle, and he's wearing all red and the coolest shades I've ever seen. There's an anime called Gurren Lagann. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's a mecha anime with robots and stuff like that. There is a main character in there that has the same shades as Proto Man, only they're red. Just awesome stuff. And that's it for my top 10. If you guys like what you heard, you can check out the rest of my content on my channel, KC The Most. I have a lot of topic videos where I talk about real world problems. I also have a lot more top 10s, a few let's plays. I have podcast episodes that you guys can listen to if you're a fan of wrestling, if you're a fan of video games and anime. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll check you out later. Peace.